I spent $60 on a Facebook ad campaign for my Spotify profile. It's a conversion campaign, and I did run it for about 10 days. And I ran the campaign because I wanted to see what was happening. I wanted to run a little smaller campaign before I'm going to promote my next release, which I'm going to have a much higher budget on. But if you want to see results, keep watching this video and we are going to go through my Spotify artist profile and Facebook ad manager. So if we take a look at the Facebook ad manager here, the campaign I was running was called Element 115. So I started it around 7th October and I ended it around 17th October. So it was running over a weekend and a few weekdays. As we can see on the results here, I got 223 results. This is conversion, which means that when people go to the landing page, they click on Spotify, get to my Spotify profile or my track. I don't have any other services on that landing page. It's only Spotify. I got 11,000 impressions. I got 223 results, costs around $60. This is in Norwegian crowns. If it's 600 crowns, it means that it's $60. Cost per results, I got it down to 2.64 crowns. That's $0.23. Let's take a look at the ad set. I have it on website here. Conversion event is view content. Ad spend was $5 daily, so I was running it for about I think it was $7 for a few days, and then I reduced it to $5 daily. As for audience, I'm using mostly, as it's called, Tier 1 Spotify countries, but I have thrown in a few Tier 2 countries as well. The age limit is pretty broad here. And as you can see here, I haven't really narrowed it down to anything, or I don't have any detailed targeting. And when I started this campaign, I actually had Spotify and I had narrowed down to trance music, some artists like Armin van Buuren, Deadmau5. And then I saw a video from Tom Dupree III, and he just said that he tried a campaign without any targeting at all, just countries but no detailed targeting. And I just halfway into my campaign, I removed everything. So I removed Spotify, I removed trance music and everything, but I left the countries the way it was. And it seems like it worked anyway, so it was just interesting to see. I don't think I would want to do this if I kind of use my next budget, which is going to be around $500-600. But I left it running with actually no targeting at all. I got about 0.23 in results there. So if we go down to placements here, I have Facebook feed, Insta feed, video feeds, explore, stories for both Insta, Facebook and Messenger actually, and the rest is unticked. I am using 3 ad creatives, so it's the outro, the main part and the intro for this track. I actually made it a few months ago. It looks like this. Could just show you quickly. So this is just a video I edited in DaVinci Resolve. I have the cover photo on the top there, and then I have a video I did with my iPhone on the synth behind me here with some kind of video effects, and I just placed it in the bottom half of the ad just to give it some movement, you know, so people get interested. But what I think was really interesting here, if we take a look at the ad and see what kind of ad performed the best. So you would think that the main part of the track performed the best, but this is a special type of track, so actually performed the worst. So the main part of the track, every conversion there costs about $0.5. I turned it off after a while, and actually the part of the track that performed the best, actually in this case it was the outro of the track. Maybe people liked the ending, they didn't want to hear it anymore. Yeah, anyway, the conversion there was a little bit above $0.2. Yeah, it seems like the outro part of the ad worked the best. So I turned off the main part and I turned off the intro part here. The intro didn't really get any at all. So I kept the outro ad running, and it performed pretty good actually for this budget, I think. If we take a look inside the Spotify profile here, we can go to music and we can take a look at the tracks. So The first half of the 5 days, I sent people directly to the track page, the Element 115. The second part of the campaign, the 5 days, I changed the link and I sent the people to my Spotify profile page instead. But we can go into the track here and take a look, and we can see that here in the chart it's displaying the last 28 days. And I started the campaign around 6th or 7th October, and you can see here we have the streams increase a little bit, but not really that much, but they increase. And we can see source of streams. We have my profile and catalog. Listeners' own playlist is actually 44%, 7 Spotify algorithmic playlists, and 8 other actually. So if we go to audience, this is on for my entire Spotify profile. We can see that my listeners are around 1 to 5, and then when we start my campaign, it's about 10 to 16, 10 to 15. And if we go to streams for the entire Spotify profile, we can see here it's from 1 to like 20 some days, and here we go to around 26 streams, we go to 29, 30, 33, 38. And what's interesting actually is around here I reduced the budget from, I think it was $7 or $8 to about $5, but the streams keep going anyways. And I think it's because of, if we go to source of streams, the source of streams are actually giving me 20% Spotify algorithmic playlists. And I'm not sure why it does that, but I have had my Spotify profile since 2017, so it's not a new profile, but I never really marketed my profile. So I have a lot of other tracks in my profile just laying around there, and I see that some of those tracks actually gets plays when I do advertisements for this track. So if we go to audience engagements, we can see that I have in total 361 streams. I guess it's for 21 days. And streams per listener, we can see here, actually got 8.25 one day here. That's really good. Take a look at saves here. So this is really interesting. If you see here, I have no saves here in September, and then we go to October, and then we go to my ad campaign, and you can see that, okay, I have 8 saves. So that means that, well, there was actually 8 people that wanted to save this track for later. 4 people there, 9 people there, 4, 5, and 0 here, 5 here. So saves means that if you go to Spotify and you listen to a track and you like it and you have this heart thing there and you save it, that means that real people have actually saved my track. And that's pretty cool, actually. Playlist ads are when my tracks get added to playlists. I didn't really see any special things here. So you can see here in September, when I did not run any advertisement, I got 5 playlist ads, and here I got like 2 or 3 and 1. So if we take a look at demographics, I think I feel a little bit old, because it's 45 to 59 is my most interested listeners. I guess trance music and it's not really for the young people. I don't know, but it's at least interesting to see here where the demographics are from. And on location here, we can see that actually Italy is one of the countries that was most interested in this type of music, at least. And I wanted to show you another thing. Maybe a month ago, I did kind of playlist push on one of my tracks, kind of playlist promotion. I don't think this is working that good, actually. So I think I'm going to do a Facebook ad campaign for my 2 new tracks called Incoming Transmission and Unstable Elements. And you can see something funny here now. So if I go to Incoming Transmission and I go to the last 12 months, okay, so streams this period, if you see here, I got like 200-300 streams here, and it just died down. Okay, it's like 1 or 2 or 0, 1, 2, 0, no streams afterwards at all. And this was a playlist promotion. I don't think it worked that well. So you can see there, okay, so you have a lot of plays here and nothing is happening afterwards. And another track I did that with was Unstable Elements. We can take a look at that. You can see here a really clean chart thing here. So 300 streams, 300, and then bang, nothing. absolutely nothing afterwards. This just shows you that if you do some kind of shady practice here, you just get a lot of streams and nothing is happening. So if we take a look at, I'm not sure if I can see saves that far behind. So it would be interesting to see how many saves this track had around that time. I don't think it had that many saves. We can see here segment by saves. I don't know. I think I'm going to go for Facebook advertising in the future. So it looks like advertising with Facebook ads is more wise compared to going kind of a Fiverr route and Spotify playlists. One thing I thought was actually pretty interesting is if we see source of streams here on incoming transmission, I actually have 12% Spotify algorithmic playlists, and I think that was happening after I was running the promotion for the other track. The promotion is kind of spilling over to my other tracks in my library as well, so that's really cool actually. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video showing you my results and what was happening, and I have a bigger campaign I'm going to launch just in a few days after this video, and probably it's already going when you're watching this video. It's for a new track called Stellar Engine, and you will find the link in the description below if you're interested to check it out. If you want to see more videos like this, and if you're interested to see what's happening with my promotion, you are welcome to leave a comment or follow the channel, and yeah, follow me on Spotify or whatever. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.